Reinforce. And yes, there's a queue here to get into the main event center, and you can see over there. And yeah, this is Philadelphia. Yes, we are ready to go first. Yeah, so for now in the morning first, I'm going for the ABW, the grand kickoff. That's the first thing I'm doing. And yes, there's a queue of people here. And okay, so I'm just going to get my badge now. Well, hopefully the queue is not too long, so I can quickly grab what I came here to do. Yeah, I'm here to pick up my badge, as you can see there. So yeah, so my badge is being prepared. I just look to see the queue over here as well. Just slide so that's the badge pickup area. So if you're coming, just come upstairs, and that's my badge over there. Yes.
Place, and you don't really maximize sort of all the benefits of the experience. There's this analogy that you should use that really resonates with me, and I'll tell it really quickly, but it's when you're in a grocery store, right? You sort of walk,
etc. I encourage you, strongly encourage you, pick something that you have no idea about. Something that's completely new. Something that's very, very different. Why is that important? Because you never know what the future is going to bring you. When I joined them, may not have been that joined to, so it proved to be incredibly useful to them. So with that, I hope you have a great time here this week. Enjoy yourselves, but more importantly, come away knowing something you didn't before you walked in. Have a great day, folks.
To the stage, we'll introduce our session speaker. We're moving on into breaking into cloud security. Smile at me. I need you to wave. I need some energy. That's going to help us in our next time, in our moment of being interactive and hopefully presenting something before you that is going to be helpful, not just for your time at reInvent, but also afterwards. My name is Bianca. I'm an L&D program manager. Getting into cloud security, similar to the story that Dale shared. It may be that you're excited and interested and want to learn something else about a different career pathway, something that Steve also kind of mentioned.
Hackers, and then you're trying to look back into your infrastructure and applications and see whether you can actually find any indicators that those hackers might be actually active within your infrastructure. So for example, like some examples of indicators of compromise are like IP addresses or like hashes of different files.
All builders welcome. All builders welcome. There you go.
A little closer to the Now we're talking. Here we go. Make sure you can see my camera. All builders welcome. All builders welcome. Let's get a celebration. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be a great week.
There's siloed working teams, the list goes on and on and on. Point being, securing the cloud is incredibly difficult. It's complex. New architectures and design patterns and attack vectors. Does anybody know how many services AWS started with in 2006? So think about that from a security standpoint. Every single Reinforce and every single reInvent, there's a new service that you really got to start baking into the organization early on. You got to start changing the culture to zero standing privileges by default with access just in time. Again, it's a journey, so not everybody's going to get there right away. But
And yep, time for lunch. So need to come grab lunch. All right, it's time to get some lunch. Been walking. A salad, some bread, pasta. Okay, so I'm heading to the expo hall. It's Rainforce 2025. and this is the expo hall. Yep. Well, it's pretty big. So this is where all the vendors are showcasing their products. So you can see that's AWS Security Live here. So this is everything live that goes on Twitch is right here. So this is, yeah, some of the product specialists here. Use AWS to call some things to say on the back. Okay, and right here also we have. Look at that. What does this do?
Controlled with agents in Bedrock. So all of the movement you see here is generated by Bedrock agents.
Okay. So
yes.
you use Bedrock for all this?
Yeah, for all controlling all of the movement.
Yeah.
So it's different tools in the back end that it's so it has like a store tool, it has a scan tool where it scans the cubes on the table there to get their locations, and then you can see the thinking process there on the unit.
Okay.
Like we never did the program before the version, it actually process all the logs. It's just giving it the tools and letting the AI. Hi, Gabriel.
Hi.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Hi.
So what's this all about?
Yeah, so this week we're presenting about Gen AI, some of our Gen AI offerings. On AWS, depends on what kind of. I mean, it's part of our Gen AI. Sorry. Yeah. So it depends on what kind of workloads that you're running on. Let's say only if you got a chance, we have like a demo right there, and that's it. It works you through that. Like for instance, to be able to run security scans on your code as you're writing your code, generate unit tests, and even take a step.
Oops.